and welcome to our summer update. I'm TJ McConville, Chief Investment Officer at Becker Capital. I'm here with Sharon Geck, our Head of Wealth Management.
We've taken the show on the road. We're here today at our newest office in beautiful Bend, Oregon.
Becker Capital opened this office in 2021. Now, Sharon's here with all the trees and none of the rain. How did you pull that off, Sharon?
Well, that's what you get in the high desert, TJ. I love it in Central Oregon. The snow-capped mountains, the wildlife, and it does rain sometimes, but only about 30 days a year.
We have many clients in Central Oregon, which is why we wanted to put down roots in the area.
So in the summer of 2021, we made it official by opening our doors in downtown Bend. We're really excited to be here as the premier wealth management firm in the Pacific Northwest.
In today's update, we'll offer our market perspective, and then we'll share a refresher of Becker Capital's services. The summer sun has been shining brightly on stocks, perhaps too brightly. The market has been resilient in the face of several challenges: slowing growth in the consumer and business sectors, inflation, even though it is decelerating, and uncertain monetary policy. All these things are normal parts of most business cycles. But on top of that, we've had a mini banking crisis in the spring and the debt ceiling showdown. Altogether, that's a lot for markets to have to deal with. It reminds me of the old saying that markets climb a wall of worry. Now, don't get me wrong, we're happy to see stock prices going up. We think they just may have gotten a bit ahead of themselves based on what we're seeing in the overall economy. Ultimately, we think caution is the right approach for now. We still like bonds, on the other hand, and we're happy to see that they're finally offering some yield. Bond valuations are attractive compared to stocks, as their prices already reflect a fair amount of the uncertainty that we expect in the economy. Now, yields are also higher than they've been in the last several years, providing investors an attractive return, as well as a more comfortable place to invest while stocks are potentially volatile. One of the key debates in financial markets right now is whether the Federal Reserve is done raising interest rates. Should they be done? Maybe. Have they said they'll continue raising rates? Absolutely. Does the market think they will? Not so much. So there's some uncertainty here. And right now, based on how stocks have behaved, there isn't much room for disappointment if the Fed continues to raise rates, which they might do. And if they continue raising rates, that could reduce the availability of credit for borrowers. It would hit consumers and corporations and the real estate sector especially hard, and then likely work its way through the rest of the economy. Suffice to say, we're watching this very closely. That's our current thinking on the markets. Here's Sharon with more on how we use these perspectives in our work with clients.
When markets are acting the way they are now, you need to be nimble enough to make thoughtful changes that are consistent with your long-term goals. Staying the course is always the best long-term strategy. It's the foundation of any financial plan and at the heart of what Becker Capital does. When you work with us, we start with getting to know you. We develop customized wealth management services to help you stay on track to reach your goals. We offer a wide array of investments ranging from portfolios of traditional stocks and bonds to alternative assets like direct real estate, private equity, and hedge funds. We also offer ESG and impact strategies for socially conscious investors. Many of our clients have complex financial circumstances, and they need comprehensive tax and estate planning. We like to work collaboratively with your professional advisors to develop and implement integrated plans that are right for you and your family. But we go even further than that. We get to know our clients to understand and even anticipate their needs. Building this trust has been the key to our success for nearly 50 years. These past couple of years have been a prime example of why investors need an experienced team by their side. We've been through some of the most challenging markets we've seen in over a decade: COVID, skyrocketing inflation, the unprecedented pace of interest rate hikes, and so many changes in tax law. Through all of this, we've been there for our clients with a steady hand and the guidance to help them move forward with confidence. We invite you to drop by our new office, whether you live in the Bend area or if you're just in town for a visit. We're right in the heart of historic downtown, across the street from the iconic Deschutes Brewery. We'd love to see you and talk about how we can help.
And that wraps it up for us today. We look forward to seeing you soon, whether it's here in Bend, or in Portland, or even Seattle. Before we say goodbye, I want to ask Sharon, what's your favorite part about the high desert?
My favorite? The weather, the mountains, and of course, the beautiful Deschutes River running right through the middle of the city. Have a wonderful rest of the summer.
Bye, everyone.